All right, so I just played a game. I finished it where I went 1 for 12 from the three. Keep in mind, the entire game, I never shot a three where I was not completely wide the fuck open. All right, now the game is over. We blew them out. You see that? Blowout. We broke all kind of records on the team. I mean, we just destroyed them, right? But they were doing so much to try to uh, uh, force this team to somehow win this game or to stay in it. And when you look at pretty much every stat, pretty much every stat except for bench points because we only bought one person off the bench. In every area down there, we just dominated. All right, they got more offensive rebounds because they've had like 3 or 4 or 5 moments where they were allowed to just get 4 or 5 offensive rebounds in a row because the algorithm was that desperate to give them a point to allow them to score. All right, so even in that area, they probably shouldn't even have that. But we went 1 for 12 from the three. Look at this shit, man. Wide open every time. Wide open every time. Constantly tricking. Look at the blocks. And let's look at the actual stats. Look at these stats. Look at the numbers. All right, this is what I did to him. 60, 68 and 12, 55, 2 and 21. Steals, blocks, you see it. 28 and 20, 22 and 16 with 13 blocks. All right. 12, 3 and 12. This is the only person right here I bought off the bench. Right, because somebody else was forced to foul out. Let's look at his stats. Guy that was forced to foul out. Damn, where is he? Okay, we already looked at him. Morales, this guy right here, 28 and 20 with 3 blocks. All right. But we went 1 for 12 from the three. All right. That is incredible. That is how desperate. I played a game and I actually put it on my channel where the entire game we didn't get to shoot one free throw. I might re-upload it, right? Not one single fucking free throw the entire game. We didn't go to the free throw line once. I don't believe that that's ever happened in NBA history. And we had 76 points in the paint that game. How do you get 76 points in the game, in the paint specifically, without getting fouled? All right? Does that make sense? That makes no sense whatsoever, but that lets you know that going into that game, and we won it probably just by a little bit, but going into that game, it was predetermined that we were going to lose it, my team. It was a predetermined loss. It was a predetermined outcome. It was already in the narrative that we were not really going to get free throws like that. That was in the narrative. They have these narratives already predetermined when you go into certain games. Like this game right here, it was already in the narrative that we were going to have a bad game from the three. We really were supposed to lose this game, but I just got to going the fuck off on them in the end of the third and throughout the fourth quarter. All right, we were not really supposed to win this game. How much did we win by? That's an incredible game. Anyway, man, peace.